Crystal Chappell, Olivia on Guiding Light.
I thought there'd be something of me. Something of what you felt for me left in your eyes when you looked at me. But you know what I say? Nothing.
And the Emmy goes to... Crystal Chappell!
This is Crystal Chappell's first win and first nomination in this category. Crystal's been playing the role of Olivia Spencer on Guiding Light since 1999.
Thank you. God. I just feel so blessed to be alive today. Thank you, Guiding Light, cast and crew. You worked so hard, especially Kim and Robert. You've taught me so much, and I love you for it. Beth Ehlers, you rock, girl. Not just as an actress, but as a sister. You rock. To all the wonderful producers there, Alex Johnson and Robert Kochman, Maria Mancini, you're a gift to that show. And Paul Roush, I wouldn't be up here if it weren't for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Mickey Dwyer-Dobbin, Bill Graham, and Lucy Johnson, Sherry Sharfa, thank you. My friends and family, my fans, and Rita Salk, Leslie Penny, I love you dearly. And Jake and Mick, thanks for helping me keep it real. Thanks.
What happened?
Noah left Reva.
For good?
I don't think he's coming back.
Well, then maybe she would like to be alone, Josh. Maybe, or I can get Cassie for her.
Olivia, I have to go in there. Reva's in a lot of pain right now. She's all alone.
Olivia, you look like you just lost your best friend.
I haven't lost anything. And I won't.
Down, girl. I'm just on my way to see Richard, but since you're here, we can finish our business and move on to other things.
This is far from finished.
Olivia, when something or someone has served its usefulness...
What? You discard it? You walk away from it? You pretend like there's no commitment, no loyalty, no... This project is still viable. We just need to get more investors, and then our crew will get us back on schedule in no time.
No. This project is dead. And you seem to be the only one who doesn't know it. So I'm going to do you a favor, my dear. I'm going to pull the plug.
You can't do this to me, not today. This is my project. It was around long before you ever even showed up. It's not yours to kill.
As the nation's next president, I do think it's in my power to make or break.
You are in this as deep as I am. You brought the mob to the party, and you think you're going to walk out the back door and just pretend like this never happened?
Well, perhaps you could offer them a refund on their investment.
They want a laundromat for their money. They don't take refunds.
Well, you'll figure something.
Listen to me. You listen to me. You are going to help me make this work. And if you even dream of stopping it, I will make sure the mob knows that you're the reason that this project is over. And then your big dreams of being president, they'll be crushed. And so will you.
Well, I must say that mob threat was a nice touch, but you've overlooked one thing.
What's that?
You can't expose me without exposing yourself. And my people will spin this into just an overzealous attempt on my part to get more money for the country.
You will spin yourself right into jail.
That's where you're wrong. You see, the public is very forgiving. Husbands, on the other hand, aren't. And considering the moral fiber of your Josh Lewis, I'd say your marriage won't recover.
Josh.
She fainted. I caught her.
Johnny on the spot, hey, Olivia?
Maybe she needs a doctor. You want to go find one, Peter, and I'll stay with her?
I'll go. I'll be back.
Perhaps I shouldn't leave the lady alone with you. She seems so defenseless.
She's safe, which is more than I can say for you. Josh went to get you a doctor.
You didn't have to stay and take care of me.
Yeah, well, he's been so busy playing Florence Nightingale to you, I figured he needed a break.
Well, you know, I didn't ask him to.
Never have to. You must be exhausted. I mean, with Noah leaving, it's no wonder that you felt so weak you fell right into my husband's arms.
I fell. He caught me.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's just, I just thinking that everything must be so disconcerting for you. You know, getting your eyesight back like that. Living in the dark for months and then poof, being able to see everything.
Well, it wasn't really like that. It wasn't really like that at all. When I was back in Springfield, I had flashes.
Flashes of light?
At first, it was light. Then there were shadows. Blurry images. And then there were moments of complete clarity, and then they would just disappear.
Wow. Why didn't you tell anybody?
Because I thought maybe it was just wishful thinking. I didn't know whether it was real and how soon it would disappear. But I'll let you in on a guilty little secret because I think you'll appreciate it.
What's that?
I enjoyed it because it's amazing what you get to see people do when they don't think you're looking.
What are you packing? Sounds like a whole heck of a lot of paper.
Yeah, it's a lot of paper. It's blueprints, cost estimates, PR materials. My office is in this little portable bag. Don't you think it's a little cruel to spy on people like that?
It wasn't spying. It was more like observing. But thank you for taking such good care of me.
It's something I don't understand. And I don't mean to pry. It's just... Noah, I learned to love you so much. And an ordeal like this, you'd think that it would bring the two of you closer together.
Yeah, well, you know what, Olivia? I don't want to discuss that with you. That's
Yeah, you
between
discussed
Noah
it with
and
Josh, didn't you? Didn't you?
Well, he's your husband. If you have a problem with that, you should bring it up with him.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Most of the doctors are what's left at the hospital. I got in touch with one on the cell phone.
It's
He's
okay.
going to come by and see
It's
you
okay.
tonight.
I just really need to rest. But thanks for the shoulder. Thank you too, Olivia.
You betcha. Oh, you know what? Okay, that had to be the longest day in the history of the world. So, what do you say? You want to just...
This day is not over. It won't be over until you answer some questions.
Okay.
I found this in the rubble. It has your initials on it and Peter Vreeland's initials. I was hoping you could explain that. pretty simple, Olivia. Either this has something to do with you and Vreeland, or it doesn't.
Well, it does.
Yeah.
It's my dictation tape. I tape all my meetings, you know that, especially with politicians. I'm so glad that you found it.
We found this tape in the rubble near where Reva fell through.
Okay, well then that's where I dropped it.
No. I found it under the debris from the earthquake. We arrived after the earthquake happened, which means somebody else dropped it, which means somebody took it from you.
Okay, Josh, maybe I left it and the staff picked it up.
That's not good enough. I want to hear what's on this tape. I want to listen to it, whatever it is. What are you doing here?
I need you to hear me out.
You have to go.
No. No, I won't leave you, Josh. Not now. Not ever.
I don't want to hear the details about your affair with Alan. I don't want to hear about how you tied our company to the mob. I think I've heard enough, and I think I've had enough.
No, the problem is you haven't heard me in a long time, Josh.
I see. So this is all my fault.
You can't just turn off your love for me because I made a mistake.
A mistake. I know all about mistakes. I make plenty of them myself. I could almost buy that you got in over your head in business, but then you crossed the line.
With Alan?
Yeah. So there's nothing left for us. There's nothing left.
You can't think that I care about him. He means nothing to me.
Yeah, you see, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. You threw away everything we had because of what?
I did what I did so that we could have a future. I never betrayed my love for you. My heart was always faithful to you. And yes, I used Alan to make our business thrive.
You slept with him. And now you're standing there telling me that you did it because of your love for me?
It was sex. It wasn't love. We never made love. It was never like it was with us.
Oh, so you just compartmentalize everything. You have the people you use over here. You have the people you love over there.
I know that I love you, and you say you love me, and the rest of it can just fall away if you'll just let it.
How am I supposed to do that, Olivia? How am I supposed to
don't
just
know.
let it fall away?
I don't know. Just concentrate. Concentrate on our love, on all the things that were good, our passion, our friendship, our love.
If you really loved me in the first place, you wouldn't have done what you did. You would have known that no business deal, no empire would be worth betraying our trust. You would have known that I wouldn't want to be involved in a marriage that's based on lies and deceit and adultery. I tried, Olivia. I tried my best. When I married you, I had the best of intentions and I loved you the best way I could, but that wasn't enough for you. You didn't trust that, and now it's gone. It's over.
I trusted our love, Josh, I did. I didn't trust Reva.
This isn't about Reva.
Everything, Josh, has been about Reva.
You can't blame Reva for your infidelity.
Why not? I can blame her for yours. No. You never betrayed me in the flesh, but you did, Josh. You did in so many other ways.
Reva and I have a past together. We have children together, and because of that, we will always be connected. I've said that 1,000 times. I've never denied it. But when I married you, I was committed to you.
No, you weren't. That's the point. You expected me to be faithful to you while you cheated in your heart with her from day one.
No,
yes.
You wasted our time looking over your shoulder for Reva. You never let me just love you.
I'm not the one obsessed with her. If I'm guilty of anything, it's that I'm stupid enough to think that I could overcome the legend of Josh and Reva. I knew it would be an uphill battle. I knew I would have to fight to win you and to keep you, but I was willing to fight the fight, Josh, because I loved you with my whole heart. You can't say the same, and you never could. She's not real, you know? This person that you're hanging on to, she doesn't exist. You paint her as this force of nature, you know, your childhood sweetheart, your lifelong soulmate. I'm sorry, I don't see it. All I've ever seen is a woman who can't hang in there with you, who can't stick it out with you, who has left you alone with your children how many times? Who's married how many other men? If she is your soulmate, Josh, I think you have some soul searching to do yourself.
Tearing down Reva won't redeem you.
I don't care about redemption. You're the one who needs saving. I was the real thing. I wasn't perfect, but I would have done anything for you. And I was just as strong, maybe stronger. I thought that I could take you to a place that you'd never been before. Some place where she didn't matter. And I was so sure that we'd make it, and we'd be on top of the world, and she wouldn't be able to touch us.
So you had this dream of how things were going to be, and how you were going to remake me. Why didn't you just let love take its course? We had plenty of time. We just started.
Had we, Josh?
I can't do this anymore. There's nothing left for you.
And what's left for you, huh? Another chapter in the story of Reva and Josh?
You know, maybe if the two of you hadn't gotten so caught up in your own myth, they'd taken a little time to figure out who you really were, all of this could have been different. I can tell you, it could have saved a lot of people a lot of pain.
You'd follow her anywhere, wouldn't you? Where would you follow me? Just go to her. Go to her when you get there. Be honest with her. Be honest with yourself.
Goodbye, Olivia.
You know, the saddest thing for me, Josh, is that I thought there'd be something of me. Something of what you felt for me left in your eyes when you looked at me. But you know what I see? Nothing. Not a trace. Just this huge relief. It's like you've been waiting for this all along. You're thinking about it right now, aren't you? You've always been thinking about her. So go.